The Games will soon begin. The Department of Correctional Services has hosted the Funda Mzantsi Championship for the last 12 years to foster more love for reading. The next installment is in early October in George, in the Cape. 299 inmates from across South Africa will face off against book clubs from universities and communities as well. Let's speak to Correctional Services Spokesperson Singabakho Nxumalo. Mr. Nxumalo, thank you for being with us. How does this championship celebrate literacy and deepen the love for reading?
Very good evening, and thank you for having us. Funda Mzantsi, it's one unique program that is able to bring together different book clubs. But when you look in terms of the category of such people, it is something that you will hardly see happening anywhere else in the world. You have inmates, you have university students, primary schools, high schools, and community book clubs, all under the same roof, embarking on the same project where they demonstrate their love of reading, celebrating literacy. And we've seen it growing over the years where we started with fewer languages, we are now doing all languages, and plans are well advanced to now also include the 12th language, which is the sort of consigned language. We wanted to have it this year, but there's a few things that we still need to tie up. So it is a challenge that we're looking forward to, and we'll want it to feel that it is part of this program, not just by having few people undertaking it, but all book clubs also doing sign language. So as a department, we're quite excited because this is a program where it has also assisted correctional services. When you look at inmates that have been writing books, the number is increasing. Inmates that participate in formal education, it is increasing. So it is something that is worth to be celebrated, and the month of October is always spectacular for us.
You preempted my question. Is this something that inmates are excited about? But it sounds like it is. Should South Africans be excited about it? I mean, prison, of course, a form of punishment, but these inmates often re-enter society, and how wonderful that they come out richer than they went in.
Yes. What Funda Mzantsi does, it's able to tell a story, a practical one, in saying, even if you are behind bars, when you are able to channel your mind towards the right direction, you are able to gain something, and something that you can even use post-incarceration. So you have people who will say, yes, I'm behind bars, but I want to focus on education. I want to even acquire more knowledge. And they raise their hands, and we say to them, it's fine, we'll make it possible for you. We'll even segregate them from the general inmate population, create an able environment for them to say, you're able to pursue your studies, you are able to work as groups. And when you have such opportunities where they're able to interface with the general public, we'll also make it possible for them. It's really amazing that for the past 12 years, we've never had any incident related to security or something that has gone wrong, demonstrating that everyone who is there is well channeled towards the same objective for the love of reading. So as a department, always say, come October, always even when you persuade inmates to say, consider formal education, consider formal programs, as an appropriate journey for yourself towards rehabilitation. And these opportunities, and they grab such. So you find inmates saying we cannot wait for October because that's where we're able to showcase of who we are. We're able even to showcase to those who had little hope that we can transform, that indeed we are different people. And you find inmates from different provinces doing different languages. It is no longer about someone being in KwaZulu-Natal only focusing on isiZulu. You find them doing Sesotho, Setswana. I think that's the beauty of Funda Mzantsi. It is indeed about celebrating the love of book reading.
And finally, I mean, with the book clubs, it sounds like that relationship has been growing for years. So the inmates face off against book clubs, I understand. Who usually wins?
Inmates will take a majority of the categories. Then there was an outcry in saying that inmates have more time and are not disrupted by other things. Then the committee had to then change how the championship is structured. You will now get the books being prescribed closer towards the date of the championship so that everyone is afforded the equal time to go through those books, because it is not just debating and spelling bee, but there's also book reviewing and impromptu reading. So all of them are given such, equal footing to say you only have less than a month to go through these books, and you'll be tested in the four categories. And, all of them go in there prepared. Yet inmates will still, win quite a number of accolades there. But as a department, we are saying everybody who gets to go there and participate is a winner, including book clubs from communities, schools, and universities. And we always say to them, if you've managed, let's say, to win 4 categories, aim to win more, even in the following years. But do not just stop there. Consider writing books. Consider getting others to join the book club so that we can have more and more people joining these book clubs.
All right, thank you so much, Funda Mzantsi. The championship will be held from the 2nd to the 6th of October in George in the Cape Town. With that preview, Correctional Services Spokesperson Singabakho Nxumalo.